keeping you safe. This is a weather briefing from the JCTV Weather Center. Here is Cameron Douglas.
Good afternoon, Southern Indiana. I'm Cameron Douglas with your Thursday weather briefing. We have the chance to see some severe weather today. It's a low and severe weather threat. Damaging straight line winds and flooding would be the two main concerns. However, an isolated tornado can't be completely ruled out. Threats low, but not zero. High winds are going to be a factor today, so make sure you have those loose objects tied down if you haven't done so already. And a wind advisory has been prompted by the National Weather Service, given that we'll be seeing winds as high as 40 to 50 miles an hour, but mostly sticking around the 20 to 30 mile an hour range overall. Flooding will again be a possibility where we see the heavy downpours. Low-lying and poorly drained areas would be most at risk for that. Flood watch covers the entire area. We'll go more into depth on the weather alerts here in just a bit. And then temperature is going to be another impact, as we've seen 60s yesterday, 50s today. And then on the backside of this cold front comes a cool down, back down to the teens by the time we reach the overnight tonight, and cold air in place for the day tomorrow. And so with that kind of a cool down, I do have a small concern for flash freezing. They could lead to some slick spots possible for the Friday morning commute, mainly on the elevated surfaces. Bridges, overpasses would probably be most at risk. But nonetheless, watch out for some black ice during that Friday morning commute. Wouldn't be a big concern, but something to keep an eye on most definitely. So let's get you caught up on radar. We have rain showers throughout the entire area. Small little break in the rain in our northeastern section of counties. And we have some heavier showers in parts of the area in southwestern sections of southern Indiana. This will continue to march off to the north and east. We have some winter weather going on well off to the north and west, a wintry mix to even some snow. That's all going to stay well north and west of the area, as that is the cold side of this system. We're on the warmer sector of this cold front for now until we get the cold stuff on the back end. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean winter weather. That's just the temperature drop that I'm referring to. However, as the temperatures drop, it could briefly promote a brief changeover to a wintry mix for our very northeastern and even central sections of counties, just very briefly and very isolated. So I don't look to see much in the way of impact off of that overall. I think we'll be staying mainly plain rain, but keep in mind with the temperature change, it can cause those more wintry-like impacts overall. So now that we have analyzed the radar, let's analyze the severe weather potential. We have a marginal risk covering nearly the entire area with a slight risk in our southern section of counties. They're just kind of along the Ohio River, but that's a very small section. Category 2 out of 5 would be the slight risk. All in all, it's going to be a low and severe weather threat midday through the afternoon and evening. Damaging winds, flooding, and even an isolated tornado. Again, it's a low threat, but not zero. So keep this in mind, as well as the cold weather threats we talked about. Flood watch in place for the entire area. That's in place until midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time. And then on top of that, we have a wind advisory that covers counties that are south of Lawrence Jackson Jennings line there. So everybody south of that is under a wind advisory, and that's affected through 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. All in all, keep in mind all these impacts. Stay safe out there, and that's our latest update from the JCTV Weather Center. I'm Cameron Douglas. Have a great day.
Stay connected to the JCTV Weather Center by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and visiting our website at jctvweathercenter.com.